Blind Filipina girl from Manila sings, and even the judges can't hold back tears. Emotional audition that shocked the world. The studio lights blazed bright against the polished stage floor, but 11-year-old Lara Santos could not see them. She stood there, barefoot and trembling slightly, clutching a simple white cane in her left hand and a microphone in her right. The audience whispered in curiosity. A small blind girl from the crowded streets of Manila had just walked onto the biggest stage of her life, Asia's Got Talent. Backstage, her mother, Alma, wiped her eyes, whispering a silent prayer. Lord, please guide her voice. For years, Alma had watched her daughter navigate a world she couldn't see, a world that often ignored her. Born blind due to a rare condition, Lara had faced more rejection than most adults could bear. Classmates mocked her, schools said she was too difficult, and doctors told her she'd never live independently. But when she sang, the world suddenly became whole. Her voice was her light. The host asked gently, Lara, what are you going to sing for us today? Lara smiled, the kind of innocent, brave smile that melts the coldest hearts. A song my mom used to sing when I was scared. It's called Reflection, from Disney's Mulan. The crowd gasped softly. A blind girl singing Reflection, a song about identity and inner strength. It felt almost poetic. One of the judges, a pop star known for her toughness, leaned forward, curious but skeptical. The piano began. Soft, trembling notes filled the air. For a moment, Lara hesitated, then took a deep breath, and her voice rose like sunlight breaking through the clouds. It wasn't just singing, it was storytelling. Every lyric carried the weight of her struggle, her longing to be seen for who she truly was, not for what she lacked. Her pure tone, rich and emotional, wrapped around the audience like a gentle embrace. By the second verse, the theater fell silent. Even the cameras seemed to forget to move. I am now in a world where I have to hide my heart, she sang, and the judge who had once smirked now covered her mouth, tears glistening in her eyes. The sound was haunting, raw, real, the kind that pierced straight into the soul. As Lara sang the final note, her tiny body shook with emotion. When the music stopped, there was no immediate applause, just stunned silence. Then, all at once, the entire hall erupted into cheers. People stood, crying, clapping, shouting her name. The judges wiped their tears, one by one. Lara, one judge said, his voice trembling, you made us forget everything, the stage, the cameras, even ourselves. You reminded us what music is really for. Another judge whispered, that was divine. And then, the sound everyone waited for, the golden buzzer. Golden confetti rained from the ceiling like a shower of blessings. Lara flinched at the sudden noise but smiled when her mother's voice called from backstage, you did it, Anik. A few days later, a letter arrived for her from a blind musician in New York who had seen her video. You reminded me why I started singing, he wrote. The world may take our sight, but it cannot take our light. Lara and her mother were later invited to perform in international events, where she would sing beside great artists who once seemed unreachable. Yet, fame didn't change her. She continued to sing in the same small church in Manila every Sunday, barefoot, her mother by her side, smiling proudly. One afternoon, during an interview, a reporter asked her, Lara, if you could see for one day, what would you want to see first? She paused, then smiled. My mom's face, she said softly. Because her love is the first thing I ever felt, and that's enough to see me through life. That answer became the headline of every major outlet the next day. Months later, during the show's finale, Lara sang an original song she wrote herself, Light Without Eyes. It spoke about hope, resilience, and the invisible beauty inside every person. When she finished, the crowd once again rose to their feet, sobbing, shouting her name, Lara. Lara. She didn't win the trophy that night. But she won something far greater, the hearts of millions. Her voice had become a bridge between darkness and light, showing the world that true vision comes not from the eyes, but from the soul. And as she stepped off the stage, her mother whispered, "You've already won, my love." Lara nodded, holding her mother's hand tightly. "Because now," she said with a radiant smile, "the whole world can finally hear what I've always seen."